Instant or quick oats are the worst for metabolism because it is the most heavily processed. So let's talk about the starch and sugar spikes. Yes, oats, it contains carbs, but they don't have the same effect on blood sugar as when you eat rye bread. However, different form of oats spike sugars differently. So when you go to the store, you'll find quick or instant oats, rolled oats, steel-cut oats, or oat groats. Instant or quick oats are the worst for metabolism because it is the most heavily processed. Rolled, thin oats are often pre-cooked and then dehydrated. It has a relatively high glycemic index of 80 to 90, and it can break down quite fast to then spike your blood sugars. And what is worse is that it's typically paired in those packets with added sugars and artificial flavors. And unfortunately, there is minimal fiber structure left due to the processing, and there is very little chewing that you need to do, right? Now, something better is regular rolled oats, number 2, and it is usually steamed and then rolled flat. Now, this leaves it more intact, much better than the quick oats, but it's still pre-cooked. It has a modern glycemic index of 55 to 70. And because of the structure, it has a more stable effect on your blood sugars. Now, people typically use it as oatmeal or overnight oats. And of course, because it retains more of its fiber structure, it is a better food than quick oats. However, a better choice is steel-cut oats, which is produced by taking whole oat groats and you cut it into 2 to 4 pieces by some steel blade. Because most of it is still intact, the glycemic index is lower. It roughly is about 40 to 50. And this causes a slower digestion to keep you fuller longer, and the results are better blood sugars. However, the best oat for metabolism are oat groats, which is the least processed. Now, it's a whole grain. The glycemic index of oat groats is 35 to 45, which is the best. As a result, you have slower digestion, gradual release of glucose, which then causes a prolonged fullness. So it helps you to eat less food.